How can government agencies and NGOs actually collaborate to improve maternal and child nutrition outcomes in India? And are there any such ongoing initiatives that you would like to talk about?
Absolutely. This is changing social norms, changing behavior. All of this cannot be done without partnerships. In fact, not just NGO government, but the corporate sector should step in, the medical community, everybody has to step in. It has to be a movement.
Yeah.
And as far as to focus NGOs, there are many NGOs, including IP Global. We've worked in Rajasthan on similar issues. We work in Bihar and UP. You know, the problem is the collaboration between government and NGOs. Today, the government will not give any financial support to the NGOs, and the NGOs are dependent on external donors. External donors are being moved out of India. So you're dependent on the corporate donor. We have to make the effort of getting the corporate sector to play its role and be more responsible. Yeah. Second area where NGOs and many other players, the creative community, the arts, the film stars, can play a big role is on creating behavior change communication material, like you said, we did during COVID. Yeah. Look at the way behavior changed so quickly, and it was the power of behavior change communication. Yeah. Yeah. In fact, you know, and you can reach large numbers through digital. You can have a 360-degree approach. Yeah. So I do want to talk about one initiative that Population Foundation of India, where I worked in collaboration with the government, where we did a serial called Main Kuch Bhi Kar Sakti Hoon on Doordarshan. And Doordarshan reaches the media dark areas, especially the most marginalized women. And 1/3 of India, believe it or not, still watches Doordarshan. That's why it exists. And in that we had we also had digital media. We worked through self-help groups and NGOs. Self-help groups can play a huge role. You're so right. And what we did was we measured the impact, and we linked nutrition to family planning, to fertility, to women's empowerment, violence, another debilitating issue for women. We link these issues because women's lives are not just about nutrition. Nutrition is a reflection on our bias and discrimination against women. And you know, we did evaluations, and we were shocked at what the evaluations at the national level showed. We had to call in evaluators to evaluate our evaluation. So today, globally, there is evidence that changing social norms is possible quickly, with a large reach, and with not a huge economic cost. Yeah. And the global evidence shows that changing social norms and bringing up those issues is what then leads to individual behavior. Yeah. And agency for women individually, collectively. You know, and the program that we made it in a way that men and women watch it together. And we were shocked with a name like Main Kuch Bhi Kar Sakti. We had 3 seasons, 180 episodes. What percentage of men watch the serial? Does anyone want to guess?
50, 60?
Huh?
60%, 50%?
No, it was 40. No, but very impressive. 48% with a name like that. Yeah. Okay, and you know, it led to what is the biggest achievement of this program was it led to conversation between the couple. Conversation hi nahi hota, leave alone doing any action. It led to conversation between mother-in-law and the daughter-in-law. So NGOs can work with the government. You know, when I would say, often the health ministry asks us to make films. Yeah. So I keep saying, why don't you make it? Why don't you spend your own money? So the secretary will tell me we'll have to do a tender, we'll take the worst guy at the lowest amount. You guys do it. So we should see whose advantage is what.
Yeah.
Where NGOs can support the government, absolutely behavior change is one area, and we have to have an integrated approach. Another area where NGOs can play a big role is strengthening, I think you mentioned, Namita, we can strengthen the community health workers with knowledge, whether it's ASHAs or ANMs, community level workers. We can strengthen them with knowledge. Look at this room, this educated audience and participants and speakers. We struggle to say what were the 5 fruits which have the, least fat and calories.
Yeah.
So can you imagine, I mean, the rural communities or urban communities, where would they know? And we have to make some major, we have to acknowledge ICDS, all the programs we are doing and the investment that we are making. We need to redesign those. ICDS is giving, midday meals. Look at the quality of the midday meals. We really need to partner perhaps with NGOs again there, charting out what, we want to make a egg-free Bharat in, ye kya baat hui? We were told by the last panel, the highest protein is in egg. But state government after state government is throwing eggs out of the basket.
Yeah.
So, we really have to have a dialogue, get real, and that's where NGOs they have the courage to speak a little more than anybody else, including political parties and so on. And finally, we have to have campaigns. If we see something going wrong, and what we can improve on, newspapers like yours and others, I think can also play a great role in reaching out to communities through the, everybody today reads, they don't read paper they buy, but they do it on young people also digital.
Yeah.
Finally, we have to work with the young people. Unless we work with the young people, we will not see a change. 10 years from now, we'll be sitting on this panel saying the same thing as I did 10 years ago and 10 years before that. And so we've got to create that knowledge, information. Let's use the schools, not just for skilling them for jobs. We must do that, but we must also skill people on understanding. Obesity is a big issue in India. And what the other half, today, the poor, the illiterate, whatever you want to call them, they have access to a little phone or media through other ways, and we can really, really use that positively. It's being used negatively right now. Maggi noodle, you go to a village today, everywhere, Uncle Chips,
And
Maggi noodles, exactly. Everywhere, and it's people think that they are middle class. Like a group of young boys were telling me from a slum in Delhi. They said, we go to, we don't go into the cinema hall because we can't afford the ticket, but we wear jeans and t-shirt, so we feel like the middle class, upper middle class and so on. And you know what? We go and eat Maggi and momos and chips. So we it gives them a sense of equality and empowerment. But it is going so wrong. We really need to, when there's limited resources, we need to eat better food, and that's an area, again, NGOs at the community level, can give feedback to the government on what is happening. There is sensitivity, they're involved with women, they're working with children, they can share. There's a lot to do. I mean, this is what can have the opportunity to say is only tip of the iceberg. But if we are committed to really, and finally, last point I want to make on ICDS is we've got to stop doing only wheat and rice.